Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing some very interesting Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 leaks coming at us from an event that took place this morning in France, where the first 3 episodes of Dragons Rising Season 2 were shown in an actual theater setting. Now, some people there at the screening actually did record some footage. You can find that online if you want. There are very low quality rips of some parts of these episodes leaking out there slowly but surely, but of course we do have a lot of statements coming from other attendees as well that provided us with a ton of new information. With that being said, we are going to be discussing said information in today's video, and we will be getting into some spoilers as well, so if you do not want to see any spoilers or hear anything that will happen specifically in Dragons Rising Season 2, it might be in your best interest to click off this video now and check out something else. So let's go through this here, ladies and gents. Let's talk about all of the new information that we learned from this French screening, thanks to some attendees that were actually in the audience. So first of all, we have the entire sequence at the Cloud Kingdom between Lord Ras, Cinder, and Jordana, and the Cloud Kingdom Riders. Apparently, Euphrasia tried to hold them off, and actually does manage to flee the situation once she realizes that it's too much for her to handle. But of course, Lord Ras wasn't going to let her get far, and she ends up being captured in the Cloud Kingdom directly. The Cloud Kingdom writers also confirm that the blood moon rising is a phenomenon that happened every so often in the wildness realm, so that's Chima and everything connected to Chima in the wildness. So apparently the blood moon is something that happened all the time in that realm, well, every so often, but now Lord Ras wants it to happen for all of the realms, and in order to do that he needs some ancient evil scrolls that the Cloud Kingdom writers have, hence why he would even be in the Cloud Kingdom to begin with. So the ninjas show up, there's that big battle that we saw in the trailers themselves, nothing really new surrounding the fight. However, some stuff mentioned in the fight is pretty cool. Kai acknowledges Cinder's smoke powers and mentions how he beat the last one, making an awesome callback to Season 4 where he actually fought Ash in the tournament. It's not exactly clear how Cinder gained the smoke elemental power from what I've seen. Anyway, Cinder uses his smoke power and wrecks literally everyone with Shatter Spin. The ninja have no idea how to defeat him, and he actually does break Wildfire's leg, not in this sequence that we saw in the trailer, but he grabs Wildfire's leg, uses Shatter Spin directly on it and breaking it personally, which is probably one of the most violent things that we've ever seen in Ninjago, so that's interesting. The ninja, knowing that they have no chance against Shatter Spin right now, decide to flee, and Lord Ras pretty much stays in the Cloud Kingdom, taking a section of it away from what I understand, like Ninjago Skybound style, so I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe he needs this specific part of the Cloud Kingdom for the Blood Moon ritual. I have no idea. Later on, we see Lloyd trying to trigger a vision at the monastery. He walks up directly to one of the portraits of Master Wu and has a Source Dragon vision where all of the Source Dragon symbols surround him. We've seen this in the trailer, and the Lightning Dragon symbol confirms that he was the one that was trapped in Imperium's basement. So that makes sense. We saw that dragon had very interesting features that were kind of lightning-esque in Dragons Rising Season 1. The Lightning Dragon confirms that he was the one in Imperium's basement, and he was rescued by Lloyd and the ninja, and as such he praises Lloyd. The other Source Dragons argue as to whether or not Lloyd can be trusted or relied on. Eventually they agree to let Lloyd enter on this path to try to stop Shatter Spin, so they give him a vision of Egalt, which is apparently really horror movie-esque. There's a lot of flashes and a lot of creepy imagery of Egalt himself. That sounds exciting, and that leads into the scene that we saw in some clips where Lloyd is freaked out at the monastery. That was the vision that he just had. And so the ninja set off on Lloyd's quest to find Egalt so he can teach them how to stop Shatter Spin, and there is a pretty sweet scene with Kai and Wildfire where Wildfire is obviously feeling discouraged because of her broken leg, but Kai suggests that maybe it's in her best interest that she stays back, doesn't go on this journey. Wildfire seemingly agrees, but eventually does stow away on the bounty, and the ninja find her later on, tucked away on the bounty, of course, not listening to Kai at all. We also do not see the ninja directly get the climber suits either. Apparently they get them off screen. Not exactly sure where they come from then. again, but of course that's very Ninjago to not explain where the new suits come from. We've seen that multiple times before for certain costumes and certain suit changes, so this is no different here. So sorry if you guys were expecting some type of climber suit reveal. That doesn't happen here. But eventually the ninja, again, they set off on their journey and they go through some type of cave that apparently gives them visions, visions that are primarily blacked out. So we saw some of this in the trailer as well. Lloyd's vision is apparently that he can't live up to Master Wu as a teacher, and his skills as a master will never be as good as Wu's. Again, pretty much recognizing his insecurity. Apparently Nia has a vision of Jay. Now, again, we have no footage of this, but Jay is apparently in his core suit in this vision, and he doesn't remember Nia all that much, so again, that'll probably tie into stuff later on. But I'm happy that Jay will actually appear here in a vision. That's pretty cool. And I guess Sora also has a vision where she sees Beatrix returning, and that's the sequence from the trailer where Beatrix zaps Sora with blue lightning. Apparently that was Beatrix zapping Sora, not Jay. Again, that could be incorrect, but at the end of the day, that is all the information that we have so far regarding the first 3 episodes of Dragons Rising Season 2. Now, just a reminder, these episodes will be airing in other countries at some point this week, so obviously English will be a few weeks away still. A little bit over 10 days from now, if I'm remembering correctly, but other languages will get them soon. So again, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, not sure why you would have made it to the end of this video, but if you are somehow trying to avoid spoilers, keep that in mind. Otherwise, we will actually have some good quality footage soon. Like I said, there are some rips of certain pieces of footage from this event that you can find online pretty easily. I'm not gonna show any in today's video, obviously, because leaks and whatnot. So with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Those are all of the new pieces of information that we have regarding the French screening of the first 3 episodes of Dragons Rising Season 2. Sounds like we are in for a pretty crazy season. I think my favorite thing is Kai acknowledging Ash and their battle from Season 4. That's pretty cool. But overall, guys, leave all of your thoughts and theories down below in the comments surrounding everything that we've talked about so far. And be sure to leave a comment. What are you most excited for? What are you most excited to see? And thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.